All right, welcome back to Game 15 post-game press conference at the 2023 SEC Baseball Tournament. Joined by Texas A&M head coach Jim Schlossnagle, along with starting pitcher Matt Dillard, threw 4 scoreless innings with 6 strikeouts today, and outfielder Jordan Thompson went 3 for 4 at the plate. We're going to get an opening statement from Coach, and then we'll take questions from the student athletes.
Yeah, really awesome win for our program. Congratulations to Arkansas, a great year, great regular season. Obviously, they have a long postseason ahead of them, I'm sure. Couldn't say more about Matt Dillard. I mean, just a guy that at one point was thinking about giving up baseball, and we had a talk this morning in my room about how awesome is this, you know, and felt like he was playing with house money. Just go out there and enjoy it, good or bad. There's no way it could be a bad thing for him. With where he was maybe this time last summer, thinking about giving up baseball, and he made pitches and kept us in it. I thought he ran out of gas there at the end. Sadeo, who threw 50-some pitches the other day, came back and gave us an awesome outing, and Brandon got us the outs we needed. Troy picked us up there at the end, and JT had an awesome game, and Lavallette's RBI in the bottom of the 8th proved to be a massive run. That's why you just have to keep playing and keep scoring, especially against a great program like Arkansas, who you know is not going to cash in.
All right, we have questions for the student athletes, starting in the front row on the left.
Hey guys, Bob Holt from the Arkansas Democrat. Is that Matt? I apologize for not knowing the backstory. Why were you thinking about giving up baseball?
There were a lot of underlying reasons. I was dealing with a season-ending injury. Didn't know what was going to happen with that based off of what the doctor was telling me, rehab, talking with coach. And, yeah, I was just waiting for answers with that pretty much.
So when that was maybe your mindset not so long ago, how cool is a moment like this?
Oh, it's amazing. I mean, I was telling the guys before the game, I was like, this is what you lay in bed at night at 11 o'clock and think about, dream about. Like, it's so much fun. You want to be in moments like this, and when Coach gave me the opportunity, I was thrilled. I mean, to have his respect and his trust to go out there in a situation like this, semifinal game, it's awesome.
And for both guys, Jordan, maybe you could take us, and then Matt. You guys have been 0-4 against Arkansas, but could have won, obviously could have won the other day, could have won some of the games in Fayetteville. Just how good was it to break through against them? And really, you guys have beaten 4 NCAA tournament teams here, probably 3 that are going to host. Just how good a run do you feel like y'all are on? Maybe Jordan, you could take that, and then Matt.
I mean, it feels amazing, you know. I thought the guys did a very good job today, you know, keep pounding the zone, put together good at-bats, you know. Last time we played them here a couple days ago, you know, things just didn't turn our way. But today, you know, we kept doing what we do, and it felt amazing to get this one.
I mean, yeah, same with Jordan. Fill up the zone on the pitching side, make them earn their way on. And then the guys all week so far, these hitters, they're tough outs, every single one of them, 1 through 9. And it's fun to watch.
All right, are there any more questions for Matt or Jordan? In the back right, third row.
Jordan, Joe Healy with D1 Baseball. How could you compare kind of the run this team is now on this week to what you guys did last year, where you got hot at the right time and started playing your best baseball in the postseason?
I mean, there are a lot of comparisons for us getting hot. It's a great question. You stumped me. But I mean, it feels great. You know, I really trust these guys. I love them to death. They're my brothers and my family, and I have nothing but faith in them to keep pounding the zone, or pitcher-wise, or the hitters hitting like good at bats and stuff. You know, just full trust.
All right, on the second row on the right.
Yeah, so if I'm not mistaken, you guys are about to play your 9th game in 11 days. So I'd imagine you're excited this time of year, but also really tired. I mean, Jordan first, how are you guys just feeling overall?
You know, to be honest, I feel pretty good. You know, playing baseball, you know, you do it your whole life. Summer ball as a little kid, you know, you play all those games. In tournaments, you know, you just get a little bit older. I think that's the only thing that really changes. And, you know, I'm just excited to keep playing baseball.
Yeah, I was getting a little tired towards the end of that outing. I wanted to communicate that with Coach. I mean, as bad as I want to keep going out there and getting outs for the team, I also don't want to, try to be the tough guy and something else happens, So communicated that with Coach. He made the right decision for the team, and Shane did an awesome job, and so did the rest of the guys. We ended up winning the game, so it was great.
Any more questions for the student athletes? If not, we'll excuse them now. Matt, Jordan, congratulations. See you in the championship game tomorrow.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, if you have a question for the head coach, please raise your hand right in here in the center.
Dylan Stewart with Arkansas Traveler. Congrats, Coach.
Thank you.
Back-to-back wins over two of the best teams in the nation. How are you feeling right now, and how do you feel about your team?
Feeling pretty good. I'm tired. I don't have to play, but it's been a while since we left College Station. But we've been here this long, so we might as well hang out for one more day. I think throughout the course of the season, I've only been in the league 2 years, but I think this league has proven that, on any given day, if you don't play well, you're going to get beat. And it doesn't. The depth of the conference is absolutely amazing. We have a weekend in Arkansas where, they're down 2 players, all the pitchers they've lost, and I remember coming into Fayetteville. I was like, if there's ever a year for us to, win a game or two in Fayetteville, it would be then, and we get swept. And then, you think it's the end of the world, and you got Florida coming in, and they're as great a program and as immensely talented. And if we get one more ball to fall in on Friday night, we sweep Florida. So it's utter insanity, this conference. Every single game is it's a street fight. It's not even a boxing match. It's a street fight until the very last out is made. Every now and then there's one game that'll get out of hand, but the level of play, the talent, the coaches. I've talked many times about what I think of Coach Van Horn, and so this is again, like I said yesterday, and I think all the other SEC coaches say, that the preparation that it gives you for whatever is beyond this week is better than anywhere else.
Down here on the left.
Hey, Jim. Bob Holt, Arkansas Democrat Gazette. I think he threw 8 innings the other day, right?
Yeah.
What'd you think about how he pitched? I know, how he came and closed it.
He wanted to pitch yesterday. No chance I was going to do that. I was trying to get through this game without using him, and then for sure, whether it be start or pitch him out of the bullpen a little bit tomorrow, I don't mind doing that. Wouldn't stretch him out. Now we'll see. We'll have to see how he feels and see what our other options are, see who we play. But this is the time of year that you might do something like that. Not crazy, but he said he felt great, and our bullpen coach said he looked great down there, and he came in and made some really nice pitches, especially to Beaufrin and Wegner, who are guys that have really gotten us, specifically Wegner coming in there. Both those guys are great hitters.
And playing 5 games in 5 days against the competition you guys have, just what do you thought about the job your pitching staff's done for the term?
Yeah, just awesome. I mean, we've really only given runs up in 3 total innings? 4 total innings. The 7th today, the 9th today, the grand slam to Arkansas, and then the walk-off to Arkansas, right? I think we've only given up runs in 4 innings, something like that, maybe. I don't know. But it's been outstanding. The starting pitching's been great. Dillard, him getting that experience helps us in the NCAA tournament. Will Johnston obviously was awesome. Lampkin, Wansing. If we can get Detmer going, then I really like our chances. We're going to face great teams next weekend regardless, but this is the best I've felt about our team and our pitching all season.
Right in the center of the room.
Logan Quinton, Baseball Prospect Journal. I was going to ask about Jace. You mentioned it, that late RBI proved to be the difference.
Yep.
How has he been able to have such an impact for you guys this year in his first year at college ball?
Yeah, we've just left him in there. He's a great player. I told him when he came, I said, listen, this is, and we tell every recruit, the biggest jump you'll ever have in your career is between high school baseball and elite Division I baseball, especially the SEC. The jump from SEC baseball to professional baseball is not nearly as big as it is, that when you go from high school to here. And so be ready. It's going to be, but I'm not taking you out. You're going to have to figure out how to hit the lefties. As long as you're healthy, you're playing. And I think we're seeing the benefits of that. And he's like every other hitter. Sometimes he gets up there and, he wants to guess pitches, and then he gets caught in between, behind the fastball and in front of the breaking ball, instead of just seeing the baseball and putting a good swing on it. And so his first 3 at-bats weren't very good. But, like yesterday, Hunter Haas's first 3 at-bats weren't very good. But then the game came calling, and he came through for us. And every single run you score, obviously that 2-out RBI played a massive role in the final score.
All right, one more in the back.
Between the improved health in the lineup as the season has kind of gone on and the way they're starting to produce, getting top to bottom contributions, is it starting to feel a little bit more like what you saw towards the end of 2022 when you make that deep run where your lineup was just about as pesky as they come?
Yeah, we're missing that power element that Dylan Rock gave us, but Warner's given us some of that. I think Bose now, having him kind of hid down there in the 7 spot, he's starting to get some really big hits. Had some big hits today. I still believe Brett Minnick, even though he's playing with an injured shoulder as a DH, that he's going to, hit a grand slam for us last week at Mississippi State. Kaufer actually has awesome at bats. He doesn't get a ton of hits, but he gets on base. And so yeah, I mean, it's not the same offense, but it's certainly one that can be effective. But our starting pitching has to be able to match the other teams. We're probably not, last year when we would get to the 3rd game of a SEC series, we could bloody you up pretty good. We scored a lot of runs on Sundays. This club, I don't think quite has that power, but it can, it's pretty balanced and it can get on base. So if we can continue to pitch, and we've played really good defense the whole season, then, that'll give us the best chance either tomorrow or next week.
All right, Coach. Well, thank you for your time. Good luck in tomorrow's championship.
Okay.